Hello. So I've decided to finally give up and just start referring to the wiki to try and see some interesting new things and maybe just get to the bottom of everything available in this game. So this is what they refer to as the bleak future. I don't know anything about these areas, mind you, just how to get to them. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at each area and looking at all the places you can get to, just so I don't repeat myself constantly. So just we'll see something different. So, this is the bleak future, obtained by going to the Dream Apartments, and it's a 1 in 64 chance of appearing here if you sleep in the bed. Which I had to sleep in about 20 times, so God knows how many dreams we're in now. To quote Rick and Morty, we're at Dream Bedrock here. So the TV is as stated and operative, and she will apparently be unwilling to leave the front door or use the computer. Very good. Okay, but she'll be willing to go on the balcony. Oh, so it's like this is the original background. Remember this? Yeah. Although it looks a little different. Like the colour looks a bit different. Okay. Despite Urotsuki's reaction, interacting with the computer has a chance of taking her to a smaller bedroom, 1 in 10. Okay. I was not that lucky today. This takes us to a slightly different room, and I believe he unlocks two tile sets. But probably no more than that. Right, okay. Okay. This is very normal. And then sleeping again will take you to an even more desolate version of Utsuki's bedroom. Okay. The doors at the back of the room lead to a balcony similar. Yeah, okay. It's nice. Okay. And apparently this goes back to the bleak bedroom. Like so. And then if I sleep, something bad happens. Things busted, yes. I can't go outside. Computer's broken. Huh. But it does make noises. And I can leave, and everything is in shambles. That's... Huh. Well, that reminds me of the ending of the first game, and I'm not sure I'm really into it. Oh, there was a little room off to the side there. You could just barely see it on the way through. Oh, maybe that was a mistake. I'm not completely sure that easy RPG is... Well, I mean, I knew it had problems, but... Yeah. Well, this is... unpleasant. I mean, I gather I'm supposed to sleep in this one? Okay. And with that... Well... I mean... Show is a thing. Yu-won-su. Yomo-super. There's... No, I know this is supposed to be like a funny ending, but I don't know if these are actually like... I don't know, are these the real credits? I suppose this might be enlightening. Okay. uh, yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Yeah, okay. Are we done? I think we might be done. There we go. So it's not like her dreaming about her own death. There's a lot to unpack there. Right, let's get a map. So we're going to try and find something a little different. These videos may be a little bit shorter. I'm going to try and make them a bit less boring. So we're going to go back to the dream apartments. I think I've actually found most of what was in the dream apartments. So what we're going to do is... Oh, okay, letter. But I can't read it. Okay. Right this way. And then I want to go along to the what they refer to as Unending River, which I've been to before but missed something. Which, I don't know. I'm a little surprised that I have missed anything. I thought I was being quite careful. But then there really is just so much to see here. Right, so you can go in the water. There should be a red thing. Which takes me to this. Having said that, I'm not really sure there's much to see here. Just that it's kind of a... I know it was supposed to be some kind of scary room, but this isn't, all things considered, that bad. In fact, I'm not really sure this goes anywhere. I think there's just a red expanse. Is fine in its own way. Am I stuck here? Can leave. Okay. And then Unending River can eventually take you to, they just refer to it as amorphous maroon space, which incidentally is the name of my prog rock band. Okay, and the connecting areas. There are some areas. Okay. Taking the path west of Red String. And so there is something going on here. Maybe I should go back. Oh, it just... Oh, okay. I see. So, yes, I want to go in here. So I start around about... Oh, gosh, this place is huge, though. I mean, they're all big, but actually seeing the map is really demoralising. Okay. If I travel a bit... Good. Get to... I didn't enjoy that. Alright, okay, so it should be like a... Oh, I see. So if I go down around about here, left a bit and down a bit, so there's amorphous maroon space B, which leads me to... Okay. Is this still huge? The thing is, playing through this, there's all this horrible freaky stuff going on all over the place, and there's just the look on her face of giving absolutely not one modicum of a damn about any of it, that I find really quite lovely. Okay, let me just check out and see if there's anything going on in amorphous maroon space B. This would appear to link over to... And apologies, this won't be that quick. My internet connection is not that fast. So there is the way down there. There's kind of something going on. So if I... just a lot of shapes being picked out, but nothing. Actually, if you can see the map in its entirety, this is just kind of a big face flipping you off. It's kind of funny. Yeah, okay, I see where I am. So if I go up a bit and then right a little more, there is a room to the black sphere world or the silhouette room. I'm not really sure which I find more interesting. I suspect it's probably the silhouette room. I mean, it sounds quite eventful. Perhaps we should do that. And I'll try to keep track of things that we've already seen. So if I go right along here, where this will also serve as a bit of a guide for anybody else who wishes to wander through the hellscape. I'll move my cursor because that is poor form. It's also going to be my last time recording for a good while because I'm going to be out of the country for a solid 3 weeks and really genuinely looking forward to it. I'm not really all that big on Japanese culture. I mean, I probably know more about it than a lot of people due to just a life on the internet and exposure to anime and such like. I've not watched an awful lot of anime. Mostly going because my father-in-law's had it as kind of a lifelong dream for quite some time, and he's going for his retirement and has invited us along. Been here. Okay. Hi. Are we friends? No, we don't seem to be friends. But, yeah, I just got invited along for the ride because the rest of the family's going and thought, well, yes! Oh, we're dead. Okay, so you were a chaser, right? Yeah, invited along for the ride and like, well, can't really say no. Also, like, I have not travelled all that much in my relatively short life, and it's a different culture. It's a place that I'm not completely immersed in Japanese culture, but I'm interested, and it looks like a really cool place to go. So honestly, it's taken a heck of a long time to save up to go there, but I think it's going to be worth it. Also, I really like the food, so I am not above travelling expressly for the purposes of food tourism. And said that I've only ever been to Pennsylvania, Paris, and Rome. So, frankly, this is probably the most interesting place I've gone to. And I mean, there's nothing against Pennsylvania, for sure, but it's just not that exotic, really. Although, a Philly cheesesteak, that was actually worth it. Although, the one thing I really have against America is, and don't worry, this isn't going to go somewhere terrible or anything, but I cannot work out how you people deal with sales tax. The idea that the price that's listed on the product is not the price you pay is so completely foreign to me. Like, I can't work out how you're all comfortable with working out a percentage of the price on the fly. Just out of nowhere. Okay. I mean, okay. Okay. This apparently leads to Black Sphere World. I do appear to be stuck here now. Well, that doesn't seem to be achieving anything, so I'm going to look some stuff up at just 1 second. But yeah, sales tax just baffles me. It's all very strange. So share screen, multiple change buttons will change the background apparently. Okay. Alternatively, chainsaw the car for a similar effect. Well, that doesn't seem to be achieving anything. Changing the background once more will turn the car red. 2 hearts will then appear. Right, okay. And interacting with the heart on the right will return me. Left instead, you'll be returned to an area surrounded by small hearts with a floating black orb leading to Black Sphere World. I'm not above having to work out. I need to pay a little bit more than the list price. I just find it a bit strange. Really, I don't get how that's the norm for anybody. It's just not what we do here, you know. Blood looking world full box spheres by the name. If only one point of interest can be found northeast of where you start from. There's a portal to a small room with a silhouette of what appears to be a hooded woman. It's quite a big world. Perhaps wandering off blithely into the unknown was not the correct course of action. But you know what? We're all learning a little something here. We're all growing as people. And that's important. Any of you buying that? Well, there goes my phone. Good times. Inside here for fully 15 minutes. I don't know why it chose to fall over now. But to be honest, now I have no earthly idea where I am, and this place seems suitably large. I'm just kind of wandering in circles now, aren't I? You might assume, you know, let's do this carefully. Let's just travel all the way to the right, go a little further up, all the way to the right, a little further up. Sooner or later, we'll probably find something. And if not, hey, maybe we're just having a nice time. Maybe whatever you're doing right now, you're comfortable, you're feeling good, and I really hope that that's the case. Because I'm feeling pretty fine. Having said that, I'm about to go on holiday. Incidentally, if you do find yourself fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to Japan, goodness, the paperwork. Oh, here we go. Here we go, there's a landmark. There's something. I can't do anything with it, but it gives me something to anchor onto. Now then, to the northeast where you start, there's a portal to a small room. I think if I go a little ways this way, just find some reference points. Yes. And then yes, and then down. Because I understand that the pandemic has been a big problem. I truly do. I mean, you know, I was married to someone who was working through it throughout the whole dreadful affair. I've caught COVID. It wasn't a good time. But some of the things that you have to prove, it's quite. I don't know. I don't want to say invasive, but well, no, it's not invasive. That is absolutely not fair. They're being cautious. They have a very dense population over there, you know, like a heavy population density. I absolutely understand why they're being careful about it, and I totally appreciate it. It's sensible. So he reacted to the grave. But apparently she... Oh, okay. So that's all she reacts to. It gets impaled for some reason if I turn into Red Riding Hood or the Grave. But it goes away if I stop. Okay. Right, in that case, I think I may have seen most of what's available through the Dream Apartments. So I'm going to end this recording and move on. Thank you.